I am very secretive about my life outside of making content, but today I decided to let it all out.
Let it out.
You will learn things about me that I've never told another soul. You will hear the juicy gossip of my life while also enjoying a few swigs here and there. This was streamed live on Twitch at CottontailVA. And did you know less than 10% of you are subscribed? That's crazy. Hit my sensitive little button down there. Maybe I'll hit yours later. This is so stupid. Some of these questions, bro. Like, what? So this one's very, say so. Actually, confusingly say so. What do you mean? Is there a hobby you are too embarrassed to admit you do/had interest in doing? No? Dude, I talk about railing your father every time I stream. No, there's no hobby I'm embarrassed about to admit doing. Because you know what's crazy? When you kill the part of you that cringes, that's when you are free. All right, next question. And this one might be a tough one. I don't know how I'm gonna answer this one. Do you fart? So, no, I actually do not fart. The only time that a resemblance of a fart happens is when I'm in doggy, like downward dog, pardon me. And so when air enters the, not the urethra. Yeah, no, I do not fart. I only create art, all right? I went to yoga for the first time in a yoga class recently. It was hot yoga, so what that means is they pump hot air into the room, like hot as hell. No, I did not gas the yoga people. So it's dead quiet. And can I be honest? I'm not a fan of when places are dead quiet. So I'm in this silent ass yoga class and all you can hear are the old lady's joints popping and creaking. It's dead quiet. And she goes, okay, and then we're gonna go from the cobra, savasana, whatever, and we're gonna go immediately into downward dog. And then we're gonna go down back into Cobra. And I swear to God, all the cars on the street decided to quiet down for this moment. I had center stage, all right? And my cooter decided to rip the fattest, wettest squelch of a... And I had to just pretend it was not me. And so I immediately looked over to my left at my sister and I was like, serious? Like I whispered, I was like, serious? I hope people thought it was her. I was so embarrassed, dude. Why did you decide to be a voice actress? Okay. So when I was wee little tiny little baby, I got to meet Tom Kenny at a convention. And if you're not familiar with who Tom Kenny is, he is the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants, my favorite show ever of all time. I got to meet him and getting to hear how he swapped on a dime from like his regular Tom Kenny voice to like, it was like, what the bitch? Like, how do you do that? I was amazed. My eyes were sparkling. I was in love with this man. Okay, not in love. He's kind of, I don't know. So, I was inspired by that. I was 13 and I was like, you know what? I really want to do this for a living. And then I got a microphone for Christmas and I didn't use it again for 5 years. It just stayed in there collecting dust. And I failed and I failed and then I failed and then I failed and then I succeeded. So let it be known. Sometimes you just have to meet a crusty old man to start pursuing your dreams. I'm kidding. No, he's fantastic. I love him. He's not crusty at all. He's so funny. And I always said when I was younger, I'm gonna voice in a someday. I literally said, I want to be a voice actress. Because during kickball, when the guys would go up to kick, I'd go, hi, Keriko! And I know that was not very good to do, but whatever. And it would make them fail, and then I would win the kickball match. And it was my alt. I was alting. So I predicted the future. Next question. How to talk to woman? All I do is watch anime, play games, and watch VTubers. Plus, pretty women scare me. So as someone who is very familiar with talking to women, I have to tell you, it never gets better, dude. It never gets better. Pretty women are just, they're so hot. I don't know what to do. I'm kidding. So what you're gonna do, you're not gonna put yourself on a level below them. You're just gonna treat them like a regular human being with respect, okay? And don't immediately just hit on them, right? You have to lure them in with basic decency and kindness. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's gonna be hard. But you got this. Shut up. I know it can be very intimidating, but just be respectful and listen and ask questions. I cannot stress how many times I have been on a first date with someone and I have asked so many questions. I have put in so much work, right? Holy shit. I have been the one being like, so what do you do for a living? Okay, do you have a relationship with your parents? Cool, awesome. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? I've been the one strong manning this conversation. I cannot tell you how many times I've been in this scenario. If you just ask questions back, you're already ahead of 70% of other people. I'm not kidding. What, in your opinion, was the absolute worst food experience or just meal you have ever eaten? Ooh, whoa. Pussy. No, I've never had that. Okay, don't hate me for this. This is when I tried to cook chicken breast in the air fryer, and I thought 5 minutes was sufficient. It was not. It was not. It's still clucking, bro. Dude, the feathers are still on it, for real. Dude, it's still crossing the street. Do you need a hug? Cheers, everybody. Let's go. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Let's go. You always take very quick bathroom breaks. Do you actively piss like a water hose? Or do you just have a very tiny bladder? Okay, so yeah, picture this. It's summertime. The birds are chirping. The sky is the bluest blue you've ever seen in your life. It's summer vacation. The first week of summer vacation, and your mom lets you use the hose to have some fun. Yeah, your mom lets you use the hose. So you grab that hose and you set it to the jet setting. Yeah, that's my urethra every time I go to the washroom. I piss so hard. In fact, I unmuted because I was in my server with my friends and I felt very comfortable. It was a very safe space, okay? And I unmuted as I pissed for the first time in a long time. And they're like, damn, Cotton, you piss so hard. I be pissing. I literally be frying chicken. What's an ideal date scenario for you on a summer season? A picnic with a nice walk where I'm wearing a sundress, no underwear. Thank you for your question. What length food a cock? Jesus Christ. I feel like, you know, because I have significant assets, if you will, I feel like it's only fair that I would be well endowed in the other sense, you know what I mean? And I think well endowed is approximately 6 inches wide girth, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, shit, dude, that's just gonna be a soda can. What is your favorite adult toy? Okay. You know those bits about, I'm using my rose toy. Yeah, them shits are so overpowered. That thing gets within 3 centimeters of my cooter and dude, I'm a mess. I'm a slip and slide. I have another confession to make. I used my bad dragon for the first time, or rather I tried to use my bad dragon for the first time. That shit was too fucking wide and I couldn't fit it in my cooter and I'm mildly embarrassed about it. What's your favorite alcoholic beverage? Numi put me on this one. Midori Sours. Okay. Oh my god. That shit is so good. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to do this one. I'm not doing this one. I'm drinking. What's the one animal that creeps you out the most? Ooh, creeps me out. Do bugs count? I am not a fan of grasshoppers. Does that count? They scare the out of me. I have a little phobia of grasshoppers. What else am I scared of? Fish. I am not touching fish. I have gone fishing many times in my life, but I will never touch fish. Have you ever noticed outside your home for your voice? Oh, yes, I have been noticed for my voice acting. I was at a birthday party type event where I was painting children's faces because I used to be a face painter. That used to be my job before I decided to start streaming. It was very, very, very fun. And so I was painting kids' faces. And this dad, he's sitting there as I'm talking to the kid and I'm like, oh, wow, you look so pretty. Oh my gosh, you look adorable, right? Oh, look at you. And then this dad goes, do I know you from somewhere? And I was like, I don't know. What have you like been painted by me before? Have you come to an event of mine before? And he goes, no. It's just your voice is very recognizable. I feel I've heard it before. And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea. Can I be honest? I have been in some hub ads, so maybe bro's a regular on that app. Maybe he's heard that. Maybe he's not into animated stuff, but I don't know. Have you ever been attracted to a character people would judge you for? Okay. Yeah. Okay, but this is from when I was a kid. Okay, but still kind of today. No, I can't say that because he's a literal cat. Bro, Puss in Boots is kind of... I think it's his voice. Can I be honest? The death character. Oh my god. From the new Puss in Boots. Oh, ain't no way. Shut up. I also had a crush on... I had a crush on Voldemort when I was a kid. What the hell? Next question, thanks. I should have drank, bro. I'm drinking because I just need to forget that I did that. All right. Also, the guy from Wreck-It Ralph, Fix-It Felix, I want to destroy him so. Has there ever been a voice acting role you were requested to do that was so weird and odd, yet you still accepted to do it? So I've done, of course, I've done inflation. I've done helium voices, so that's literally like, oh my God. I have definitely done like feeder content. Yeah, I've done a lot of content that I'm not typically into that people would consider weird. But I'm just like, whatever, if this is, you know, this is helping someone get the rocks off, I don't give a fuck. Have you ever thought about giving up VTubing if it meant you'd have a more successful VA career? No, actually. Never. Never. Genuinely. I firmly believe that streaming is what makes me happy. I have never thought about giving it up. I would never leave you. Just like you would never leave me, right? Right? You would never leave me, right? You would never leave me, right? Have you ever had the one that got away? If so, explain juicy details. Yes, I have. I'm drinking. What's the most embarrassing experience you've had while in bed? I have too many. There's so many. I hit my head once. That hurt. I was in a car and a cop came by. That was embarrassing. So many. I'm just gonna drink. There's so much. Have you joined the Mile High Club? No. Can I be honest, chat? I'm a little embarrassed admitting this. I am a goody two-shoes. When it comes to airlines and TSA and security for flying, I am so worried. I am so worried about getting on a no-fly list because that's how I see my friends. And if someone took away my friends, if I got put on a no-fly list, I would shoot my I would be shooting my load in my hand sadly every day. I would be very sad. Have you ever cheated in past relationships? I have been cheated on in past relationships, actually. I was checking this guy's Snapchat when I was at his volleyball tournament and he was like, yeah, you can check my messages, you can go in my yeah, you whatever. And so I did. And I just responded for this girl who was like, what's the score? And I responded with the score. And then he comes back to me after and he's like, were you checking my phone? And I was like, yeah, you gave me permission. He's like, what the f? How dare you? And I was like, bro, pardon me. Pardon me. My bad. How many times a week do you crave intimacy? I'm drinking. How you doing? I'm drinking. How do you continue to call yourself a top when you got topped by Numi, the bottomest of the bottoms? Answer the fluffer's bottom bail. When did this happen? When did I get topped by her? You know, if I got topped by her, I'd love to see it. I'd love to watch that. I'd love to keep that on my phone. Maybe in an incognito tab, maybe. How's Benji settling? Okay, with the crazy cat lady. Shut up! Benji is settling in very well. Him and Slammy are best friends. They follow each other everywhere. They fight all the time. Have you watched content from the hub? If so, most viewed video. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. What's the most embarrassing text you've sent to the wrong person? Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I'm drinking. How does it feel with most websites taking NSFW content off, banning it? Will it get worse? Frankly, I think it will get worse. I'm gonna be real. I think it will be getting worse, sweethearts. Unfortunately, as much as I wish they didn't, I think they are gonna get worse because I don't know, bro, unless another payment processor comes forward like PayPal, like MasterCard, and starts accepting NSFW content, I think it's just gonna be dominoes that are falling and falling and falling. It's gonna be really hard to ban OnlyFans though, because so many creators rely on that for their #1 source of income. So it's really sad. It's really sad, actually. What's your favorite physical aspect of a lover? God, I'm gonna sound like such a sap when I say this. I really like people's smiles. Oh, I like smiles and I like their eyes. Oh. Do you want to stay in India or do you want to join a company? I think the dream would be, come on, VShojo. You get to keep your IP. Everybody is so cool. I think if not for VShojo, I think indie for sure. For sure. Because, frankly, in other places, you don't get to keep your shit. And sure, people might recognize you, but I've heard that the treatment is pretty difficult. And with things arising from Niji Sanji and, you know, any color being kind of exposed as maybe not the best, it's very difficult.